When you ignore her, she can't ignore you. Stoicism, Stoic love. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Muhammad Ali. The dynamic of attraction can often feel paradoxical. Consider this. The relentless pursuit so many believe is essential might actually be pushing away what they desire. True engagement isn't about constant validation or proving your worth through tireless effort. It's about a shift in focus, a recalibration of your own center. When your attention becomes solely fixated on another, your own value can become obscured, both to yourself and to the person you're pursuing. This perceived neediness can inadvertently diminish the very connection you seek to build. However, when you redirect that energy inward, when you prioritize your own growth and well-being, a subtle but powerful change occurs. The constant need for external validation fades, replaced by an inherent self-respect. This newfound self-possession can pique curiosity and shift the dynamic. It's not about playing games, but about embodying a self-assuredness that naturally draws attention. Think of it through a Stoic lens. Your inner peace and sense of worth should not be contingent on external factors, including the affections of another. By cultivating this internal strength, you project a different kind of power, the power of self-sufficiency. As Epictetus advised, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This principle extends to relationships. By being secure in who you are, independent of another's validation, you present a more compelling and intriguing presence. Let's explore how this internal shift can profoundly impact your interactions. Number 1. Indifference is power. Indifference is power. The moment you stop caring, something powerful happens. It's not just about pretending to let go, it's about actually releasing your grip. In that instant, you reclaim your power. Not only do you regain control over yourself, but you also disrupt the dynamic between you and her. As long as she knows she can trigger your emotions, whether it's jealousy, anger, or desperation, she knows she still holds the reins. Every time you linger on her social media, every time you react to her slightest move, she senses your attachment. And that's exactly what she wants, because it means she doesn't need to miss you. She knows you'll always be there, ready and waiting when she chooses to come back. But here's where everything changes. The moment you stop reacting, the moment she no longer feels your emotional presence, things start to shift. Now, she's left to wonder. Why hasn't he liked my post? Why doesn't he care about what I'm doing anymore? The confusion, the uncertainty, those are the seeds of doubt, and that's what starts to make her question everything. You see, people only value what they can't fully have. It's human nature. The more accessible you are, the less valuable you become in the eyes of others. So here's the trick. You need to make yourself unpredictable. When she can no longer read your every move, when your actions no longer match her expectations, you regain your power. This is not manipulation. It's about understanding that attraction is driven by mystery. She needs to feel that pull, that uncertainty. When she can't anticipate you, when she no longer knows exactly what you're thinking or how you'll respond, that's when your value skyrockets. Understand this. True power lies in your ability to remain calm, collected, and indifferent. It's about being in control of your emotions, not allowing anyone, especially her, to hold that control. The moment you stop seeking her validation is the moment she starts to seek you. It's the paradox of attraction. It's the Stoic way. Let go, and she will begin to wonder. And that's when you become truly irresistible. Now, I want you to think about this. When was the last time you let go, truly let go of the need for her approval? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more life-changing wisdom. And remember, I am the master of my emotions. Number 2. Your silence triggers regret. When you finally stop chasing, when you cease to react to her every move, that's when everything changes. At first, she won't show it. She'll act as if your silence doesn't faze her, posting happy photos, living her life, hoping you'll notice. But don't be fooled. That's not confidence. It's just a performance. Deep down, the human mind is wired to crave what it can't have. When something is always within reach, we take it for granted. But the moment it disappears, that's when the obsession begins. Your silence becomes a powerful tool because it creates scarcity, and scarcity creates value. Most men don't grasp this truth. They go silent, but secretly hope she'll notice. They fake indifference, posting cryptic quotes, sharing images meant to provoke jealousy, or playing games with her emotions. But this isn't power. It's weakness disguised as strength. True power arises from genuine indifference. The moment you stop needing her, you don't go silent to make her miss you. Instead, you go silent because you've come to understand your own worth. When you adopt this mindset, something incredible happens. You begin to move on. No longer do you wait for her or hope for closure. You stop caring about what she's doing. Your focus shifts to what you're building, your goals, your peace, your future. As you embrace this shift, something profound occurs. She feels it. At first, she might dismiss it, telling herself, "He's just taking space. He's still hurting. He'll come back like every other man before him." But when the days turn into weeks, and still nothing from you, that's when her confidence starts to falter. She'll wonder, why hasn't he reached out? Is he really over me? Did I misjudge him? And then, as the self-doubt sets in, the toughest question arises. Did I lose him for good? The silence you've embraced isn't to punish her. It's to reinforce your self-worth and independence. It's the ultimate demonstration of strength, not in what you say, but in what you don't need to say. By moving on with your life, you turn the tables, showing her that your happiness and fulfillment no longer rely on her. In the end, this silent shift is your greatest strength, and it's the key to making her realize she's lost something she took for granted. If this resonates with you, take a moment to reflect on your journey and how powerful silence can truly be. Like, comment below, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom on mastering your emotions and relationships. Comment to remember, I am the master of my own worth. This affirmation reflects the power of embracing silence and shifting your focus back to your own life, showing your self-worth without the need for validation from others. Number 3. She expects you to chase, so don't. Most men, when sensing a woman drifting away, instinctively react by tightening their grip, bombarding her with messages, calls, and pleas, hoping to reel her back in. This response, however natural it feels in the moment, often plays directly into her expectations, a familiar script where a man, once captivated, becomes increasingly desperate as she withdraws. She anticipates the late-night texts filled with longing, the agonizing overpast conversations, the constant checking for a reply that never seems to materialize. She foresees the self-doubt creeping in, the endless questioning of what went wrong and how to fix it. But the crucial insight often missed is that her withdrawal isn't necessarily an invitation for you to fix anything through frantic efforts. What she truly seeks is a genuine emotional connection, and your predictable desperation often leaves her feeling nothing at all. As the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If your thoughts are consumed by anxiety and the fear of loss, that is the energy you will project. The predictability of your actions suffocates attraction, leaving no room for mystery, no spark of excitement, and no reason for her to reconsider her stance. However, the dynamic undergoes a significant transformation when you disrupt this pattern. When the expected flood of messages ceases, when you refrain from reacting and instead embrace a dignified silence, a void of uncertainty begins to form in her mind. Questions arise. Why isn't he reaching out? Have I misjudged his feelings? Is it possible he's truly moving on? This uncertainty, even a flicker of it, holds immense power. It can sow the seeds of contemplation and even a touch of regret. Her mind may begin to replay past interactions, scrutinizing her decisions in a new light. This is the pivotal moment where the dynamic of pursuit subtly shifts. It's no longer about you chasing her. It's about her experiencing the tangible absence of your attention. As Seneca eloquently stated, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. By stepping back, you create the space for a potential new beginning, one where the foundation is built on mutual respect rather than one-sided pursuit. Therefore, release the urge for constant validation. In ceasing the chase, you reclaim a sense of control, not control over her actions, but mastery over your own. This self-possession, this inner strength, is a far more potent attractor than any display of desperation. It's not about manipulation or playing games. It's about understanding the deeper currents of human psychology and the intrinsic value of self-respect. When you break free from predictable behavior and cultivate your own sense of worth, you become undeniably more compelling. Now, reflecting on your own experiences, have you ever noticed a shift in attraction when you consciously stepped back and focused on yourself? Share your insights and personal stories in the comments below. Your experiences can offer valuable perspectives to others navigating similar situations. If you found this insight valuable, give it a like, share it with someone who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe for more Stoic wisdom. Drop a comment below with this affirmation to engage with the channel. I am a man of self-respect and inner strength. Reflect on how stepping back and focusing on yourself has shifted the dynamic in your relationships. Share your thoughts and experiences. Your story could help others on their journey. Number 4. She will test you. Don't deceive yourself into thinking she won't test you. The truth is, she will. But it won't be the kind of test you can easily spot. It won't be as dramatic as her showing up at your door with tears in her eyes, asking for reconciliation. No, her tests are subtle, clever, and almost invisible, designed to see if you're still emotionally vulnerable to her. It could start with something as insignificant as a random text. Oops, wrong person. Just wanted to check in and see how you're doing. Or perhaps she'll randomly like an old photo you posted months ago, seemingly out of nowhere. These small gestures may tempt you to think she's reawakening her feelings for you. But don't fall into that trap. These aren't acts of affection. They are tests, methods of gauging whether you're still hooked on her. If you respond too eagerly, if you find yourself chasing these tiny breadcrumbs, you're giving her exactly what she wants. You're proving that you haven't moved on, that you're still emotionally attached, and that her presence still affects you. And the moment you do this, you've confirmed everything she suspected. She still holds power over you. This is exactly what she's waiting for. By triggering these small actions, she's testing your strength and emotional control. If you react, you've lost, because now she's back in control with all the power in the relationship. As a Stoic, this is where you must rise above. Remember the words of Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. By remaining calm, composed, and indifferent to these subtle attempts, You show, not only her but yourself, that you are not swayed by trivial distractions. You've moved on. You've found your own strength, and you no longer need validation from her or anyone else. So next time you find yourself tempted to respond, pause. Reflect on your emotional state. If you're responding out of neediness or desire to regain control, you've already lost. But if you respond with calm indifference, you pass the test, and she will know it, because a man who is truly indifferent to her games is a man who is in control of his emotions and his destiny. Now think about it. Have you ever been tested in this way? How did you handle it? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's discuss how we can all master the art of emotional control. Number 5. How to stay emotionally unavailable. When you allow your emotions to be at the mercy of someone else, you are giving away your power. She expects you to break. She wants you to sit in the darkness, replaying every moment, every word over and over, desperately trying to figure out what went wrong. But from this moment on, that's not who you are anymore. You are different now. You are no longer a man defined by regret or by false hope. You are a man on a mission, focused on your purpose, your goals, your growth, and your strength. Here's the key to mastering your emotions. Stop making her your purpose. That's where most men go wrong. They allow their entire lives to revolve around her. Every thought, every decision, every ounce of energy is spent trying to win her back. But here's the truth. The more you focus on her, the more power you give her over you. And that's exactly what she wants. Instead, take your power back. Stop wondering if she's thinking of you. Stop checking her social media. Stop waiting for a message that may never come. Shift your focus back to yourself. Pour your energy into building your career, your health, your mind. Wake up every day with a mission, not to win her back, but to win yourself back. The man who thrives in his own purpose, the man who is so focused on his growth that he doesn't care about what she's doing. This man is magnetic. As Marcus Aurelius once said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Start today. Focus on your growth and let the world and her see the strength in your emotional independence. You are the prize, not her. And when you become the man who no longer chases, she'll find herself chasing you. Comment below. I am in control of my purpose. Number 6. The shift. Now she chases you. Here's a powerful truth that many men fail to grasp. The moment you stop chasing her, everything changes. Initially, she might put on a facade. She'll be active on social media, hanging out with friends, laughing louder, and living her life. But don't be deceived by that seemingly carefree smile. It's all a cover. Deep down, she starts to wonder why you're not chasing anymore. Why haven't you texted her like before? Why aren't you checking in? Why doesn't it seem like you care? This is when the cracks begin to show. She starts asking around, probing your friends. Have you heard from him? She'll revisit your social media, hoping to find some sign that you're still thinking about her. But all she finds is silence. No cryptic posts, no longing messages, no signs that you're still waiting for her to notice you. The silence is deafening, and that's when reality strikes her. She expected you to fall apart. She expected you to break down, to need her, to be desperate for her attention. But now she realizes that you've outgrown the need for her validation. And with that realization comes regret. It's the silent kind, the kind that whispers to her, I let go of someone who no longer needs me. And now the chase begins, this time from her. This shift isn't just about playing games. It's rooted in Stoic wisdom. When you stop needing her approval, you show emotional strength and self-respect. You command respect, not through desperate gestures, but by holding your ground, knowing your worth. Remember, it's not about being cold, it's about being centered, letting go of the neediness that makes you seem weak. Now, you're the one in control. How does that feel to you? Let me know in the comments. Here's the key takeaway. Stop chasing, start living. Let her wonder, let her question, and let her regret. When you stop reacting, you'll start thriving in ways you never imagined. Focus on your goals, your growth, and most importantly, your peace. The life you're meant to live is waiting for you, and in that life, you won't just survive without her. You'll thrive. Remember, you hold the power to shape your life. Don't let anyone or anything derail your journey. Keep your strength, stay grounded, and keep pushing forward with purpose. Until next time, keep cultivating your inner strength. Stay strong, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you believe in the power of Stoic wisdom.